applying the concept of opportunity costs. Okay, we are here because you are engaging in the purposeful behavior of studying economics, probably for a worthy goal to be realized in the future. Plus, you want to study in order to do well in this class. So let's say you could study, or you could relax and socialize with friends. Well, the cost of studying would be how much you value socializing with friends. Let's say you could study, or you could accept a high-paying job as the social director of a hotel resort in Hawaii. Well, the opportunity cost of studying in this case is substantial. The point is that if you think about 100 different things that you would rather do than study, the opportunity cost of studying could be enormous. You might study but be miserable while you study, or you might have a chronic habit of simply not studying. Thus, when you decide to engage in studies, with that decision, you might also decide that you have no other opportunity costs. That is, you have no other situation that you would even think about being in. Because the more opportunities you can think of for yourself in the present moment, the more miserable you will be counting the opportunity costs of studying. Lesson 2. Therefore, be in the habit of reducing rather than increasing perceived opportunity costs of studying. Lesson 3. Law of supply. Over time, the higher the price paid for select goods and services, the more people are willing to provide those select goods and services. Let's imagine you want to become an expert in macroeconomics. In order to become an expert, you need to do the laborious task of studying. But why are you studying? Well, I'm studying to be able to do good in business 5 years from now, with increased production capacities in the future. Well, in this case, the price reward for your labor/services is so distant that it might not seem real. First, you've established a study-friendly environment for yourself. Ideally, your study environment would be very comfortable. So comfortable, in fact, that there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Now we can actively make your studying time rewarding because you have the capacity to reward yourself. Moreover, you have the authority to assign a high value for your rewards. For example, assign a value of $10 for a cup of coffee that you make yourself. Assign another $10 for a short, rewarding nap. Assign $10 to the value of eating a snack. Assign a value of $10 to calling a friend for 15 minutes. Assign a value of $10 to watching 5 minutes of your favorite pre-recorded TV shows. Of course, you need the discipline to make your reward scarce and limited to productivity. Ultimately, the perceived value of satisfaction from consumption goods can be much different than the price of consumption goods. Now you realize that you can use the law of supply in developing your own circular flow of services, studying, for consumption goods that you can provide within your own environment. Yet can these humble economic policies applied at the micro level really work? I don't know. Try, adjust, experiment with it. More to the point, you've just participated in a discussion that used economic concepts and vocabulary terms to your everyday life. Whether economic concepts work or not depends on many factors and circumstances. However, maybe we've been able to bring economic terms to life to some degree. Try, make, believe, and increase your consumer confidence in your microeconomy. Enjoy your time studying, and I'll look forward to talking with you as the course progresses.